yeah, you haven't seen these people, but at the same time, you're thinking, but I'm not ready to see these people. Hey everyone, welcome to the Big Dane podcast. I'm your host, Dana Trimborn, and this podcast is a random hodgepodge of topics that gets released on every Tuesday on, your preferred platform, of course. And I really enjoy sharing my personal stories and making those connections with you guys and just really being relatable, all in a fun and silly environment. Friends, if you're vaxxed, how many of you are saying cheers, no more mask, and you're ready to socialize? Okay, and now how many of you are still feeling kind of anxious because now we have to socialize again? And what is that? What is socializing? I only know how to socialize with Netflix. Okay, so stick around. I'm covering both aspects of this, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling, and I bet you're saying the same thing. Okay, so first, I want to say that, okay, so we're taking off your mask and we're showing our faces again. It's just, whoa. What's happening? Who are you? Because before I could only see your eyes. And so now I just see literally every single detail of your face. Right? I was at the gym on Friday. I had off, so I went Friday morning. Had a mental health day off. Thank you again to the company I work for. Ooh. Cheers. So I go to Edge in Plymouth Meeting, right? And I'm finishing up my workout. So just finishing up with the elliptical. Okay. So all of a sudden, I hear one of the employees get over the loudspeaker. Okay, and it's like, attention Edge members, in accordance with the recent CDC announcement regarding face coverings, fully vaccinated individuals can resume activities without wearing a mask. And so right after, I almost didn't know what to do. You're thinking, is this for real? Is this what's happening now? This is it. This is happening. And so after I finished up on the elliptical and was getting ready to head out, I tried it. I took off my mask, felt a little funny about it, and I was kind of looking around like to see, are other people just gonna do it? Because at the end of the day, we don't know if you're vaccinated or not. I mean, you hope that people are getting vaxxed to protect themselves and protect themselves from other people, but you just don't know. So that's what's the interesting part about it, because there's still that unknown. So yeah. And I will say, it's like, yeah, we've been waiting for so long that in that moment, I felt that my brain didn't know how to accept it because I'm literally working out. And it's like my brain is like signaling the message to my ears, and now they're bringing the message back to my ears, to my brain. And my brain said, okay, so no mask because I'm vaxxed. Got it. It took a couple, seconds to realize that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because I know I got vaxxed, so no problem. But I will also say that I do feel a little naked without it. It's kind of like your security blanket. And now it's not there. I mean, you could wear it if you wanted to, but you get the idea here. Yeah, obviously, if I didn't get vaxxed, I'd still feel a little uneasy. But without it, it's a little strange. And especially being at the gym and, seeing people's full face again. Haven't seen a full face at the gym since March 2020. What is that? And at Edge especially, we did have to wear it. It was required like this entire time, which I was all for. Because we've been waiting for these vaccines and for people to get vaccinated and to stay healthy. And keep in mind, because the other gyms in the surrounding area, I won't name names, but I think we all know that not everyone was kind of enforcing that at some of the local gyms. So it's a little dicey. So glad I wasn't at these other gyms. And so now we're back to seeing everyone's entire face. Now I'm guessing who is who at the gym. Oh, I think I've seen her before. She used to have that tie-dye mask. And now I know it's her because she's wearing tie-dye leggings, right? Maybe. It could be her. Probably not. Could be. Truly, we're back to seeing a whole face when, people are grunting to breathe. You gotta let it out. You gotta breathe so you don't pull a muscle. Because I remember I did something like a couple years back and I thought I was breathing right. And I guess didn't do it at the right time or just slightly off. And then I felt like I couldn't breathe after that, which is another story. So yeah, I mean, you got to breathe. You got to breathe when you're lifting these heavy weights, trying to pump some iron and, really rip those muscles to make them bigger or whatever you're doing, right? And so people, they're making these ridiculous facial expressions, almost as if they're constipated and trying to take a little poo. And so now, if you're near this person, you hope they don't pass gas because you don't have your mask. You don't have your mask on to help you out. That security blanket's gone. It did its job, and now it's saying, you got this. And this is not a BO smell. Everyone knows that BO smell, that onion. It's like onions coming out of your armpit. But this is something different. Someone else is brewing. Like, should have skipped the huevos rancheros before I hit the gym. That's a post-gym meal. Could be. If you're doing a little brunch, wherever you're doing. For me, and I know I've said this before, but I'll remind you that I do have a resting bitch face. So let's be real. The mask was really helping me out. Because everyone looked like they had RBF. So it didn't matter. And now I have to retrain my face, my brain to tell me what to do to my face. Like what kind of message am I giving off right now? But, over the years I've gotten better, but I feel like the mask was helping me cover that up. Also, and these are just genetics speaking, but I have these like baby bags under my eyes at all times. Sure, I can cover that up with makeup, but I'm not wearing makeup all the time. Who is? If you are, it's pretty crazy, and I'm sure your skin is not loving it. So now we're seeing people again. I got my tired face on, my RBF face. I'm saying face twice because the F in RBF is face. But and especially if I didn't sleep well, then it's like really like full on like, yo, do not talk to me because I'm probably barely smiling, you know. Where before, even if I was tired, feeling a little tired, face needs to rest. Get it? It's like, thank you so much, Mass, for covering up my facial expressions. Oh, wait, there wasn't any expression because I feel exhausted. Didn't sleep or whatever. Had a long day. And I'm just going to say hello with my eyes and my eyebrows. Yeah, that's what we did. And now I have to do something else to like recreate this whole process. Who else is feeling like this? I mean, really? Yeah. We got so used to also smiling with our eyes, quote unquote. And now I don't even know what my face is doing anymore. It's confused. It's truly confused. It doesn't know what to do. Because I didn't have to think about that of like, remember to smile like when you're having a conversation, or not that it's like this whole production, but you know what I mean. When you don't feel either well, you feel tired, just like not having it, you show it in your face. And now again I have to retrain everything and say, okay, like, remember to smile, like, we're having a conversation. Because maybe, like, this person you're talking to isn't that great. So, you know, you're kind of bored with this conversation. Because you know what's going to happen? Do you know what is going to happen? You're going to have some dodos asking you, what's wrong? Blah, 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 blah. And then you think, here we go. You don't say it, but you think it. Here we go. So at that point, I might as well put my mask back on. Can you imagine if you were having a conversation without your mask and then you just didn't feel like, you know, showing your full face because you're just sick of it? So you put your mask back on. I'd like to see that. Oh my goodness. So how is everyone else feeling? Are you cheersing like, this is great, I got vaxxed, I'm ready to do X, Y, and Z, and do ABC with DEF? Yeah. So enough about the mask. Okay, we get it. We're ready to go. If you're not vaxxed, then I don't know what you're waiting for, but just gonna have to be extra careful, I guess. But, okay, so how about the socializing part? Making plans with friends and family again. It's a lot. Socializing is exhausting. It's fun, don't get me wrong. And for some friends that I know, their calendar, it's getting full already. I'm asking them, when can we go out to dinner? And then they open up their calendar and say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm booked through August. So maybe I can pencil you in for September? September? Are you, what? What? You know, how many plans are you making? Where are you going? This sounds either like multiple vacations with friends and family, maybe all of the above. Like, how many? Wow. I'm getting just overwhelmed hearing about this. Yeah. Who else? I mean, Jesus. But Matt and I actually, we haven't planned too much, but I will say the past couple of weekends just kind of by default kind of got a little busy between, well, he didn't have to come with me to the baby shower, but I went to my best friend's baby shower, Long Island. That was great. Then it was Mother's Day. And then we had planned, and this was like a month out, that we had planned to get together with friends and go to the brewery. So, and those were friends we haven't seen since November. And so it was really, really nice to see them and like have a lovely conversation instead of this FaceTime business where you need the human interaction. Take away the screen. Take it away. Take it away because it needs a break. Yeah, because my screen on my phone is just gonna crack. It's gonna crack one day and say, I've had enough. Just crack on its own. It didn't fall. Do anything. Just had enough. Just had enough. So yeah, but I will say overall too, like I do want to catch up with more friends that I haven't seen during the pandemic because, you know, you kind of made wherever you live or like whoever you're near, like closest, I guess, I suppose, but you kind of had your inner circle of people that you would hang out with during COVID, and so you didn't want to like really break that circle too much because then it's a little I don't know, like, did you go here? You're saying you didn't, but then social media says otherwise. Like, whoa, don't be touching me, don't be breathing on me, right? So now we can finally extend the circle. This is great news, people. Great news. And especially to, you know, really kick it off for the summer next month and have all these activities and ideas, like so exciting. But again, with me being an introvert, I need that one day / one night to just chill. Just need to chill. Don't talk to me. Don't text me. I am curling up underneath a rock because I have rocks in my house. And yeah. But yeah, it's too much. I can't be doing things Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Holy Jesus. Yep. But we'll see. I mean, maybe I could try, I don't know. Then I'd have to think like, well, when am I going to recharge? If I don't get that, then I'm just like spent. And then before you know it, it's the work week. And then I don't know when I'm going to actually, fully chill out and recharge to be ready for the next weekend. So we'll see. I mean, I would like to be a little bit more in the moment, which now I feel like we can be with things just opening up and even Philly too be opening up and all that jazz next month. That now it's like, oh my gosh, we can do all these things. And then at the same time, it's, oh my gosh, how? And now it's like overwhelming. Yeah. Socializing, again, can be scary. It can feel a little like, can feel anxious. And yeah, I know some coworkers of mine who, I haven't met anyone in person, obviously. And they're feeling a little anxious because not only will they have to go back into the office because they live in New York and that's where the office is, but just kind of overall, like in general with socializing. And for me, I won't have to go into the office because I'm 100% remote. Yeah. PA employee. What's up? But truly, when you think about it, we're really doing like almost one extreme to the next. We just went from 2020 of seeing a few people at a time of your inner circle to now there are endless options of people you could hang out with. You can now make new friends again, pop into a coffee shop, say hello, you start making conversation. Next thing you know, you're walking out there, out the door, exchanging numbers, and you're going to go walk on the Schuylkill Trail. Yeah, you could. These things may happen. So now there's like so many other opportunities. But at the same time, I could see how frightening that could be for some people. It's a lot. And like, how was your 2020? Did you spend it alone or were you with other people? Because that's a big difference too. I think it's a little scary if you were by yourself and trying to get through it. More of like physically because, yeah, you have people FaceTiming you, calling you, whatever. But like to have someone else under the same roof with you, totally different story, right? So now you have this person, now you want them to go back and socialize. And that's a very different thing because we got familiar with not doing that, not doing any of that. We got used to our homes and making our backyards a getaway. To now we can go to other people's houses and feel comfortable. And I'm only hesitating because it still may be uncomfortable because it's not familiar quite yet. So it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. So what I would say is that because it's not familiar to everyone, right? People have their different comfort zones and getting used to seeing people and doing things again. Literally, like, you think about the simplest things, walking to a restaurant, sitting down in a restaurant, going to stores, like trying clothes on, or if those fitting rooms are open, because I have seen some are open, some aren't, and I thought, well, when just open it already. Can you open it? Because I'd like to try on these shorts so I have them ready for my vacation. So TBD on that. But yeah, so what I would say is that it's okay if you don't feel ready. You know yourself, and don't let someone try to convince you to do something that you just don't feel right about doing if you're not ready to socialize, or, kind of maybe spread it out for yourself. Don't book all these hangouts and festivities because, yeah, you haven't seen these people, but at the same time, you're thinking, but I'm not ready to see these people. I don't want to show my face. Just show up with a mask. What I'm saying, like, that's your security blanket. Just bring it back. Bring it with you. It'd be great. Maybe if you just hold it in your hand, a sense of comfort. Yeah. Maybe make it into a necklace. Maybe you could just like cut up one and make like a little baby mask and make that as a necklace. So then you have it at all times with you. So maybe you feel a little better. But really, I mean, don't stress yourself out about it. Whatever feels most comfortable to you, do it. And don't let other people tell you what to do, because they are not you. They are not inside your body, your brain, whatever you're feeling. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. Because I'm even thinking, before COVID, and if I knew, and this goes back to introvert, extrovert, that if I knew I had stuff going on Saturday, Sunday, and someone asked me like, oh yeah, so what about Friday? You're not doing anything Friday, so you want to do something Friday? And I thought, why would I want to do something Friday? How about the following weekend? Like, I need time to relax. Like, this literally goes back to the same stuff. So again, if you're not ready, just push it off one by one until you're ready to see your friends. Okay? So want to hear from you. I hope you liked this episode, and please go to thebigdanepodcast.com/podcast. All right. And right on there, you'll see that little button says write a review. And so in the mobile version, which a lot of people are on, that is literally right underneath the logo. And if you happen to be on your desktop, that's going to sit to the right of the latest episode, that button. Okay, so kindly take 30 seconds to leave a review. Would love your feedback. And yeah, absolutely love it. So thank you in advance. And be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And guys, remember, I've got some good stuff on YouTube now with some of the episodes being video recorded. So yeah, episode 56, the last one I did, that is on there. So if you missed it, go check it out. See some of my funny facial expressions. Okay. All right. So enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.